Here's how to set up FOMO and find 100x meme coins. So I'm on iOS, so I'm going to download that right now. So I just go into the store and I'm downloading it here. And I'm going to sign in with my Apple ID. If you use the link down below, you'll get 10% off trading fees. So be sure to use my little link so I can go buy a cheeseburger. If you've got an X account, you can link it up here, but I'm going to do that later. Now it's time to put in your referral code. Hey, that's me. Make sure to use the referral code so you can save 10% off fees. Again, that's down in the description. There you go, 10% applied to my account because of the referral code. On the next page, hit continue and now we'll create a username. Now it's time to deposit some money. The button's up in the top right. If you can't find the button on the screen, I can't help you. Now here you can do crypto, Apple Pay, or direct debit. I'm actually going to use crypto. You choose your network, I'm going to use Solana, and I'm going to copy the wallet address. It should probably do this automatically, but in just in case it doesn't, there's the big button. So head to your wallet and transfer some USDC into the pasted address. It should all be pretty seamless. And there we go, I got 50 bucks in my account and I'm ready to start trading. Now that we got some cash, let's find some top traders to see what they're up to. So you're going to click the home icon down in the bottom left, and then we're going to click the trending in the middle. That's going to show us what the trending trades are right now. So you can see ELSA, Clawster, GoIm, Banker, but I'm actually more interested in Clawster, which is the second one today. Obviously, in the future, when you're watching this, things will be different, but I'm going to click the second one. So this is where we get a little bit sneaky. If you actually scroll down the page, you'll actually see the top holders and top traders. If you click on their little PFP image icon, you'll actually see what other positions they have. And you'll see that this person here only holds Clawster. So we're actually going to go to the second held person, which is Yogurt ETH. And if we click on that, we see that they've actually got another one called Sold the Trophy Tomato. And at first thought, you're thinking, hey, Clawster's had its run, so maybe Sold the Trophy Tomato is actually a good buy. If you look at the price difference, it looks like an absolute steal. But watch out, this is actually a scam, and I'm going to tell you why. If you actually look at Sold the Trophy Tomato, you'll see that he's holding a very small amount, roughly about $10 US. Basically, this looks like a marketing push by Sold the Trophy Tomato. And we can confirm that because if we go to the third person, Frank, on that list for Clawster, you'll see that he's also holding Sold the Trophy Tomato the exact same amount of dollars. So they didn't actually buy this, they've just had it sent to their wallet as a marketing gift to make them look like that they're trading this item. So that's an XA on this item. But whilst we're here, let's actually look at Frank. If you go to his 30-day record, you'll see that he's made $500,000 in 30 days. And if you had been following him for 30 days, you could have made $500,000 by copying his trades. So to make sure we don't miss anything, we're going to click follow up in the top right, and then you'll see above that there's a little bell icon that appears that allows us to see and be notified every single time he buys or sells. Now I'm going to fast forward and find a legitimate coin to show you how to buy. So I found this one coin and it looks like it's starting to pump. If we press website, you can see what the website's all about. And if you click Twitter, you can see it's exactly the same. Anyway, this looks like it's pumping, so I'm going to put in a buy. And I'm going to throw in 25 bucks to just see how we go. There we go. We just bought 25. We're in, baby. Now that I've bought, let's see how we're going. I'm going to click the live to update the chart and it'll show me where I've bought. And then down at the bottom is my position that shows me my profit or loss at any one time. Now we're going to let that run and we're going to go follow some more people. Now the person at the top is Iceman Dot. He's a legendary trader on here on the app. Let's check out what he's currently holding. If we have a look at his current portfolio, you can see that he's up $500,000 in Maltbook. And he's trending. He's literally got like G-Wagons at various other positions. This guy pretty much has a garage of cryptos right now that are making him money. And he's got my dream car several times over. And if we go to 30 days, we can see that he is up over $175,000, having a nice little wallet of around $1 million. Wouldn't it be nice if you had that too? Let's follow him and let's put on that notification bell. So if we look at the top holders, we can see the social aspect of the app. We can see that this top guy is talking like targets 300 mil, then 500 mil, then a billion, then over $10 billion. And he's saying that he's going to have 10,000 Bitcoins per Bitcoin. And then if you scroll down, you can see the other top holders and how much they're holding and what they're saying about the coin. And what this does is it builds conviction and it builds the society around a coin, and it gets rid of that pump and dump schemes that you may have seen on other apps like Pump Fun. So of course, naturally, I'm going to follow the two top holders. We're going to make some money. Are you ready to make some money? Because this is the best part. So basically, now my home screen, as you scroll down, you can see the little icons of these top traders and I can see what they're in. So there's Bitcoin that we were just checking out before and Clawster. But if you go down, you can see that all of them are in Bunker right now. And you can also see that they're in Rent, and you can go further down. So this means when a new coin or a new meta launches onto the landscape, you'll know that it's backed by actual traders who are making serious amounts of cash with this. And that is the hidden secret of how to use this app. Okay, but enough talk. Let's see how much money I've been making whilst I've been recording these hidden secrets for you. So if you actually click on the open positions, you'll see that I'm up. And then if I click the share icon, I get a real-time profit and loss little chart that I can share to my socials or the timeline to help pump that bag. And then the last thing I want to show you is the feed. Just like any good social media app, you can click on it and you can see all of the people you follow. But to make sure that the feed only shows to the people that you follow, click the top right Friends Only tab. That way you're seeing the actual setup that we've just created together. So as we scroll down, you can see some pretty powerful moves. Like this guy traded 25k and then he doubled down again a few minutes later for another 40k. And then you can see someone sold 10k of VVV and made a profit. And then you can see some other people have bought in at a really cheap price. This is starting to give me FOMO because I want to jump in on some of these. You can see Clawster that we talked about the original when he jumped in and actually made some serious cash. Now that we've had some fun checking out what the other traders are up to, let's close out our position and I'm going to show you how to sell and get that actual money. So now back on the app, I click sell and you can see that it's a great time. And I'm going to click the max icon in the corner and I'm going to slide to sell. And there we go. I'm sold. I've closed out the positions and you can see that I've made a tidy profit. Now, the one caveat is that it did cost $1 to buy and $1 to sell. Because this is a cross-chain platform, it doesn't matter what sort of you're using to buy each of these tokens, it all flows together, but it does mean that the fees are relatively high. So you do need to make sure that you're making enough to make sure this is profitable. So don't get buried in fees. So don't try to be doing 2% scalps because it's not going to play out for you in the long term. So that's how you use the FOMO app, from downloading it, installing it, finding people to follow, understanding what's a good opportunity, how to buy into that, and how to sell so you can take that profit home. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today and you think that I gave you value. Click the link down below and use my referral code so you get 10% off fees. And hey, if you want to follow me on the app and see what I'm trading, I'll put my name down below as well.